Television highlights of the news of yesteryear. Here's Port-au-Prince, Haiti in 1915, chief city of an island nation torn by internal troubles. Behind these scenes of peace and semi-tropic tranquility, there's uneasiness and unrest. Hill bandits have been raising havoc in this marketplace for months, and there's been too much bickering within government itself to stop the raids. Having suffered a succession of weak presidents and almost continuous civil wars, Haiti is now on brink of bankruptcy, and laws of the land have been virtually lost in chaos of island-wide anarchy. And then in 1915, United States Marines land in Haiti to battle Haitian bandits threatening destruction of American properties, and native bandits quickly head for the hills. This puts immediate end to troubles in populated areas, but Marines prepare to drive into interior and rout the insurgents out. While officers confer with Haitian officials on plans for campaign, Leathernecks are at ease, but they keep in condition to battle Haiti's bandits and to back with arms, if necessary, the government duly elected by citizens of Haiti under supervision of ballot-wise American envoys. First step in restoration of peace, order out of chaos. Haiti's own Dartigouinave is elected provisional president, and the riot-ridden republic begins to function as a nation once again. Here are troops of the Palace Guard, but United States Marines are ever present, and wherever Dartigouinave goes, he's guarded from possible injury or death at hands of raiding bandits by watchful eyes and strong arms of Marines. In 1920, Marines are still being kept busy by raiding parties of bandits hidden in Haiti's hilly forest lands. But danger of ambush does not keep Marines from searching for these hidden troublemakers. Hill people of interior are questioned as to whereabouts of bandits or their hiding places. This fellow looks guilty of banditry himself, and soon Swank Jail at Port-au-Prince is filled with Haitian insurrectionists under arrest by Marines. Here's one Teleo Peralto, who once was chief of Ireland's vicious headhunters. Here's Armand Jean Benoit, one of most murderous of Haiti's rioting bandit leaders. This is Armand Jean-Baptiste, who made career of upsetting Haitian government. And this is insurrectionist General Tona, who drew stiff fine for his crimes. Life behind prison walls is not unpleasant for men who made life miserable for whole island nation. Yet with all the comforts of luxurious living, some Haitian criminals bring charges of mistreatment and even murder against Marines and their officers. And they want Leathernecks punished. Here's Captain Wallace of Haitian Gendarmerie, Marine Corps enlisted man accused by imprisoned bandits of crimes. But General Hooker and Captain Pat Kelly appear before Admirals Mayo and Oliver and Marine General Neville, and the Marines are cleared of all charges trumped up against them by captured Haitians. Till 1934, contingents of United States Marines keep order in Haiti, withdrawing only when Haiti finally becomes nation of peace and prosperity.
How little can you get, and how big? It's 1928, and at Urbana, Illinois, two 21-year-old friends get together for a chat. Well, at least there isn't a difference in their ages. Towering Lou Gordon is 8 feet up, and his pal George Brown is only 2 feet 2 inches tall. They have a little man-to-man talk. Hey, George, don't trip your pal.
It's 1920, And in New York City, Miss Pauline Henkel, just 15 years old, receives gold medal from National Commander Galbraith of American Legion. And there's good reason for it, too. For Miss Henkel has sold Liberty bonds worth $3,330,250. That's really fighting on the home front.
Here's Lee DeForest left with Dr. Hugo Riesenfeld, director of Rialto and Rivoli Theaters. DeForest, one of unsung heroes of radio, invented Audion, was also inventor of many pioneering devices of television.
The Mamselle has million-dollar legs. Yes, here's Miss Danguette of France. Famed musical comedy star is making appearance in the United States in early 1920s. She first appeared on stage in 1899. In 1940s, was still going strong.
Here in the early 1920s is S.L. Rothafel. And just who is S.L. Rothafel? Why, he's Roxy, famed New York City motion picture exhibitor and well-known backer, sponsor, and master of ceremonies on famed Roxy's Gang radio program.
It's 1921, and here's heart of heavily populated Scranton, Pennsylvania, innocent of tragedy to come. Then suddenly 5-block area cracks and crumbles as ground drops out from under houses, buildings, and streets. Cause of collapse is cave-in of coal mine under city. 5 men are entombed as city falls in on them, and many are injured in mine and crumbled structures. It's miracle more are not killed or hurt in one of strangest accidents in mining history.
It's the middle 1920s, and in Fresno, California, Japanese Americans learn rights and religion of their far-off homeland. $100,000 has been subscribed to build Buddhist temple in America, bringing ancient tradition into new world.
It's 1928, and at Saint Moritz, M. Giraudy, famed maître d'hôtel, has job he can get his teeth into. If you don't like the location of the table you've been given, the gracious Giraudy moves it. And here's what he does to a customer who can't move after one of the hotel's heavier meals. Giraudy's even good at moving furniture wholesale. Bet he gets in shape for this show by chewing on iron bars. Tables for 12, monsieur? Just stay put, and Giraudy will bring them right over. It's 1927, and here's gigantic ZR-3 at Lakehurst, New Jersey, as America's biggest and newest dirigible is ready for flight. Destination of German-built giant is Bowling Field in District of Columbia, where airship will be christened the Los Angeles. Checkerboard of Baltimore is below as ZR-3 wings her way to christening ceremonies which will make her pride of the Navy. And here's what Annapolis looked like in 1927 as ZR-3 sails over park-like grounds of Naval Academy. Just a few minutes from its destination now, dirigible floats over Washington, flying at safe height above 555-foot Washington Monument. It's 2nd of May, 1927, as ZR-3 noses down to earth at Bowling Field, and men of ground crews look like ants, as viewed from ship's forward gondola. Navy brass and top Washington dignitaries watch as ship is brought to earth, and crews holler into position for historic ceremonies. President Calvin Coolidge is on hand as Mrs. Coolidge christens the ship. And the CR-3 is now officially the Los Angeles.
Putting on the dog way back in 1920. This is supposed to be a dog show, but the human participants look more interesting. Mrs. E.D. Elwood is dressed in the latest fashion, wearing masculine-looking coat and pointed shoes. Mrs. E. Ward Olney made Mr. Olney foot the bill for those very sporty-looking clothes. And these dresses are proof that a straight line is the shortest distance between 2 points, but not the prettiest.
You can't win them all. It's 1925, and in Paris, France, Helen Wills of America finds herself on losing end of thrilling tennis match with Madame Mathieu of France. Already queen of American courts for third straight year, little Poker Face isn't having what we'd call one of her best days. Game's over, and smiling Miss Wills is a good loser. Slide artists. It's 1922, and at Grand Beach, Michigan, some of world's best ski jumpers perform on wet and slushy slide. Watch what happened to this fella. Good this snow is soft, or it'd break something besides his fall. As it is, he's on his way to hospital with badly dislocated shoulder. Here's Anders Haugen of Minneapolis making record jump of 130 feet. Anders Haugen, champion at Grand Beach, Michigan in 1922.